What did Eddie Murray, Ozzie Smith, Darryl Strawberry, Eric Davis, you saw Sheffield and Dwight Gooden, all out of the inner city. Are we in the inner city scouting? Are those players still having an opportunity? Well, I'm joined by two men that can get to the bottom of that real quick for me. Right here to my left with the Colorado Rockies, Danny Montgomery. Danny, thank you for joining me. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Harold.
And from the Pittsburgh Pirates, we call him the preacher, Steve Williams. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate you joining us. Guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, this is an important conversation. You know, we've been talking a lot about black kids and opportunities in baseball. So the question is, if you're in the inner city, are you going to have an opportunity to have scouts come see you? Danny, I'll start with you first.
Well, given the fact that I've been, my emphasis has been mostly on the amateur side for the past 30 plus years. I think that we are, in the inner cities. I think that there's a difference of, back in the day when, ED and all those guys came out, and Darryl and Sheffield and the crew. I think it's, there's some clubs that do a very good job with getting in there and identifying guys that deserve this opportunity at this league. But athletic-wise, if you are a scout and you have any kind of idea of instincts or the type of player that we're looking for, you have to dig. That's part of what, some clubs do. I think some clubs do a very good job on it, and others may not go in it as much as it was back in the day.
Hey, I know something you both are passionate about as well, is the importance of education and how that opens so many other doors that I think is a secret that's being missed. So, Steve, I'm going to throw that to you, preacher, and just go ahead and take that for a minute on the education part.
Yeah, I can talk about myself. I mean, went to college at Clemson University, got into scouting right after. I think that that definitely gave me the avenue and a pathway to get in because I was a former player at the college level, came out with my degree. I think we have to really push education even more. I don't think we do it enough. I think we need to allow these kids to get the opportunity to get that critical thinking in. And allow them to grow up. I think sometimes with the challenges of coming into pro ball for some players is that it's just, they're expected to perform very quickly. And I think that we've done a really good job with signing players. We've done a really good job of getting in the system and trying to develop them. But I think some of these young men, they need to go to college for that maturity level. They need to go to college for that critical thinking. It's extremely important.
That's great advice. Great advice. Gentlemen, thank you. There's so much more we can dive in and talk about, but hitting home, I think people are going to be a little surprised to hear scouts saying you got to get that education to get an opportunity, too, to open those doors even more. Danny, preacher, appreciate y'all. Thank you for the time.
Thank you.
We'll catch up soon.
You're the best. Thanks,
That was
Harold.
very important stuff.